Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is April 11th of 2021, and I am using my Logitech C920 on top of my computer, on top of my monitor. I just disconnected the second monitor, and I'm using one monitor in 4K mode, which is what, 38 something by 2600 or something like that. I probably shouldn't mention it to you, but you're probably hearing static in the background as this is being recorded. By the way, I have the Logitech Brio over here, which is not turned on right now. But as you know, I purchased this on April 7th. It's April 11th now. And I'm very happy with it, or I was very happy with it. You know, the way it runs and all that type of stuff. You know, very small. Here's the box that it comes in with my, there we go, that's in focus now, isn't it? It fits in half of, you know, in this box here. Half of this box is just for the computer. There is static in the video that I record, crackling sound, and for the last several days I have tried everything I can to mitigate it, to reduce it, to fix it. I've tried everything I can think of, and I haven't found a way to fix it. It's not real bad, but it's not good if you're making YouTube videos. People like video, but people like audio too, and you don't want to hear a cracking sound, frying sound in the background. So unless I can, and I left a message or a comment on the YouTube thing where you can contact the manufacturers, you know. I left a question for them. Do they have a fix for it? Because there was two other YouTube videos. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos before I purchased this, and there were two people who made YouTube comments who were reviewing these things, and both of them mentioned, you know, the sound problem. So, unless I can think of something, I guess I'll be making arrangements to return this, and I'm not sure what I will replace it with. I'd really be afraid to buy any of the Beelink products, and I do like, you know, what I see about them. That's why I purchased it. And I looked at, like I said, a whole bunch of YouTube videos, and I did see those two YouTube videos before I purchased this, and so not a real problem. Amazon is really, really good about returning, you know, products. Um, um, so I've tried, you know, like I said, I've tried everything. I tried, you know, This is the current monitor that I'm using on it, which is also new. I purchased that on March 26th, my 80th birthday. And the last few days I haven't been, running it in 4K mode, and I'm not sure if I'll keep running it in 4K mode. Not sure if I'll hook up the other monitor. Not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to be returning this and hooking up my old PC. I purchased a, what was it? iPad. Which I wonder if that shows up on the list of, let's see. Should show up even though I returned it. What am I looking? I'm looking for Amazon. I'm looking for orders, that's it. Should show up because I think it was this year that I maybe not. Well, no, this is the Fire HD 10 tablet, which I really never use. I don't even know why I bought it. I had the Fire 8-inch, and I think I had, okay, I guess it was last year. Okay, yeah, well, past 3 months, I want to go to, well, let's see. Let's see if that shows it up. Let's go here. Fire 10. Okay, maybe it's in here. Here it is. It was the Apple iPad Mini. And as soon as I got it, I realized with my arthritis as bad as it is in my shoulder and back and everything, looking down, at the iPad Mini, I would have kept it, I would have kept it and not returned it, but I couldn't log in. I tried everything in order to log in with an Apple ID to the Apple Store for apps and whatever. And it wouldn't let me. I went through, there's a video on here someplace of, I tried everything I could try, and then I looked on the internet, did a search, and there were not, it wasn't hundreds, there were thousands of people, Apple people, who had the same problem, and I didn't see any way that it was fixed. I forget the exact thing that popped up. It's in my video if you want to see it. And that was really aggravating, and that was really, it was, all I needed to do was, I went through all the steps, of setting the thing up, and then the only thing I needed to do, because you use that also ID someplace else, but what I needed was that ID to work so that I could log into the Apple Store and get the apps. And so it says here that this is now $400. I've never, other than this, having it for a couple of days or something, I've never really owned Apple products or had them. Well, anyway, I guess there's one thing. If this, now it's going to be bad, even though it's not a big thing. It's going to be, because I went to the point, actually, a long time, well, I've been doing videos since 2005, so in the beginning, the video wasn't very good. For years, I didn't think that audio was that important, but I found out from YouTube people that, yeah, audio is, it's important, really important. But if this video turns out, well, it's not going to, but if it turns out okay, I'll keep this. And I'm not sure if something just got disconnected. That's the thing I usually get, little bing or whatever when you plug something into USB and then or you unplug from USB. Anyway, I got my fingers crossed, but I may be returning this to Amazon. Thanks very much for watching.